Hello, in this video I'll be creating a job. This video is suitable for Redthorn SP and the main Redthorn system. It's worth noting, however, that the main Redthorn system uses, the chances are users will be using the sales order processing module, and therefore the creation of jobs may be only for creating stock jobs. They may use sales order processing for automatically creating jobs. However, for the SP module, create job is used for all elements of the sales of jobs. So I'm going to go straight into create job and run through the main features and functions of this screen. Create job is in the sales folder of the Redthorn SP workflow, and it's also in the quotation and sales folder of the main workflow. So the first thing you do when you're creating a job is deciding which part you're going to sell. I have a part in particular, and you can see it's a part for JCB. Customer order number, JCB 123. Order quantity, now it's order quantity of 10. And what I was about to say is worth noting, you can pull in a quotation if you've quoted for one of these, which I think I have. No, I haven't quoted for a 10 off. Had I done at that point, I could have pulled in the quotation and it would have pulled in the quoted price and linked them together. In this case, I'm not going to pull in a quotation. I'm going to tab date required. It would default to 2 weeks in the future, which is my setting in admin. No, sorry, a week, which is my setting in admin. So I'm going to stick with that. And you can set a promise date, which will work with the scheduler, and this could be a promise date to the customer. If I keep tabbing, delivery address, so I may have multiple delivery addresses for this customer, and you can choose that. You can also choose the labour and bill of materials routing that this job's going to run off at this point. It chooses what's set as production route. So the minute I've got both of the first routes set as production. And release date I can use from a scheduling point of view as the date I release it to the scheduler. So you can hold it back from the scheduler. And the priority here is the job priority for scheduling. These two aren't applicable for SP, they're for the main system. Further bits of information, current stock level, stock balance. Now, if you want to put this job into stock, you're going to stick it in stock and you don't have an order against it. If you put the customer order number as stock, it'll deliver this job can be delivered into stock, and then you can deliver against it using sales order processing for the main system, or you can raise jobs, you can create deliveries against it in the SP system. This case, it's ordered direct to the customer. So lastly, I haven't put a price on this. I can just type in a price. I could have had the quote put a price, or I can view the estimate prices based on my estimate. And I can see my estimate price for 1 to 10 is 183.46. So my tabbing was out of sequence then because I was looking at the screens. However, it would have tabbed me to this. And you can see I'm also have available the pricing from the part product maintenance. So I could go for 186, which was the estimate price, or I could see that actually in part product maintenance, I'm selling this at a standard price for 1 to 50 off of £169. So I could put that in. You could put to be arranged. It's worth noting if you run a job without a price, when you get through to delivery and invoice, you won't be able to print the invoice till you have a price on it. So I'm going to go for the standard price. I could put some additional references, but otherwise that is my job created. You see I've got some information here, setup and runtime. Lead time is in part product maintenance. You can set a lead time against a job. So I'll save that job. But firstly, actually, I'll just go through the things below. One, I can see other jobs that are currently open relating to this item. So I can see what else I have in WIP. So you can see I've got quite a lot of things going on with this job. I can edit the notes that are going to appear on the job card ad hoc or on the delivery notes. So I can put some specific delivery details on. If there was stock, I could view stock, but there is no stock. In fact, there's a negative stock balance. I can view the estimate prices, which I've already done. I can select a price, which is what I went on to do. I can create schedules. So maybe that this is going to be delivered over 2 schedules of 5 off the same job. So here I'm going to say the second one is going to be on the 20th of the 5th, so it's going to be two drops, 5, and same order number. So I've now got 2 schedules for this job, so it's going to be delivered on 2 drops, same job. And finally, once I've saved, I can go through to process job cards. So, and you can also use this to say whether certs are required for it, CFCs. So I'm going to save that job now, and then the next task will be to process the job cards, which will be the next video.